treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod on the mound, Logan Webb.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Fouled off. He was late.
First pitch. 4 o'clock.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And first offering is fouled off. Webb. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. And a foul ball.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Leading off, Lamont Wade Jr. And he deals.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar. Long run. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Tyro Estrada to the plate. Darvish checks on the runner, and he's back in safely. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Wade leads off second with nobody out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. That's in there. That's strike one. Just missed. That one fouled off. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now two gone. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Two outs.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We head to the second from San Francisco. No score. Top of the second. Here's Manny Machado now. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. The right-hander back to work.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ha-Sung Kim now at the plate as he swings through strike one. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Next for the Padres, Luis Campusano.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the righty deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto hauls it in to end the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Michael Conforto. And they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a big swing and a miss. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
The pitch. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
This one in the air right field. Tatis makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Austin Slater stands in.
Slater.
And a good eye there. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Giants go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Webb back to work. Late with the swing there. Profar measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. To third, Chapman. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So here's the Padres DH, Matthew Batten. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Up the middle. Luciano fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Jackson Merrill digs in now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and we're still knotted at 0. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Patrick Bailey.
Oh, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Now Marco Luciano. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
That catches the corner.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Led off this game with a double. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Two outs. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Still no score. Back here at Oracle Park. Right here, Xander Bogaerts now. Webb back to work. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. The other way. Wade. He'll do it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. That's a hit. That was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Late on that fastball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And here it comes. Fought off foul. Man at first, 1 away. Webb picks over. Tatis dives back in. At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. in there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. To first. Machado out of the play. And that will end the inning. 1 left for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. Back here at San Francisco, ready to go, bottom 4. And now, Thairo Estrada. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
On the ground, Bogarts whips it to first, and Estrada is out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Right side, hard hit. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's the Giants DH, Jorge Soler. Right through there for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The catcher,
Digging in, Luis Campusano. Flied to right his first time. Fouled off. He was late. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right side, Estrada tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Profar climbs in on that left side. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Padres go down quietly. Halfway through this one, still no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Conforto will climb in. The pitch. And there's a ball.
Well, these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expecting to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Chapman batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
One out, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Austin Slater, the next Giant to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball to the right side. Gloves it on the dive from his backside. Nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Matthew Batten. And a pitch. Now one out to right. Conforto pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
The center fielder, number 3.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Grounded out his first time up. Merrill goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 20 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Slings to first. Barely got him for the out. Close play. So the batting order turns over. And here comes Sander Bogarts. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Bogart swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Pitch. Fastball for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Ken with the throw to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. And up next for the Giants, Marco Luciano. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for you, Darvish, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Joe Musgrove. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. The pitch. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here comes the pitch. And down on strikes. And 2 away now.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
So here's Wade now. 1 for 2. There's a strike. Two outs. And downstairs. Falling behind 2-1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back here in San Francisco, now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The right-hander back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. And now Jake Cronenworth, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. Tatis around second. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now Machado up here. That to right. And it stays fair. Run comes in from second, and it's 1-0. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Golden opportunity right here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Luke Jackson getting loose out there. Number 74 also getting ready. And he deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Outside low. And the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out towards right center field. On the move. Snags it on the run. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Bounce to the left side. Play at the plate, and they cut him down. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now batting Jurickson Profar. On the ground, out to short, and there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now the DH for the Padres, Matthew Batten. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That one the other way. Wade takes it himself. They limit the damage here. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Tyro Estrada.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Musgrove, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Righty to the plate. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expected, an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him looking for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Yastrzemski batting with one down takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. Got him. 2 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Next will be the Giants DH, Jorge Soler. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. That one just misses.
It's a good take.
The Giants trailing by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th. And down on strikes he goes. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luke Jackson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air now the left side. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and deals. To the right side. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. But safe at first, it's a fielder's choice. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first was way offline, and I have to think the runner coming into second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. Up the middle, Luciano on the run, sends it over to first, and that is that. Padres leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounce to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Matt Chapman.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bogarts fields it cleanly, throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Manny Machado up to the plate.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Popped up. Estrada settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. Jackson, a 6'2" righty, 210 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. And he drops it down the third baseline. Chapman over to first in time. And the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Well, there it looked like the batter was trying to bunt for a base hit, and as he got thrown out, the runner advanced, so he's going to get credit with the sac bunt. You know, there's this red-headed announcer that I work with sometimes that gets really angry when that happens.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Yastrzemski sizes this one up. He makes the grab. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Padres 2 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
The catcher.
Musgrove back to work. And that one fouled off. Next offering down in the dirt. Robert Suarez on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And the right-hander deals. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Luciano in the box again, takes a strike. Ball 1 there.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Struck him out looking, and they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Foul ball. This could end it. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's the ball game.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen.